The loss is so enormous for his family, of course, but for our country. And
Charlie Kirk's sudden death has shaken political circles and left friends mourning a loss they never expected. Among the voices speaking out is television host Megyn Kelly, who delivered an emotional message after losing someone she described as more than just a colleague. For Kelly, this was personal. In her heartfelt statement, Kelly said the news of Kirk's passing left her devastated. She spoke not as a broadcaster, but as a grieving friend. Her message revealed how deeply connected she felt to Kirk, highlighting a side of him often hidden from public view. Kelly described Kirk as loyal, passionate, and supportive. She recalled how he often checked on her during difficult moments. She emphasized that his friendship was consistent, genuine, and never dependent on circumstances. According to her, Kirk's presence was steady in both her professional life and personal life. She remembered his humor and his kindness. She said Kirk had a way of making people feel valued, even in the busiest of times. Kelly added that his laughter, his optimism, and his determination to push forward left a lasting impact on everyone around him. Her words carried a tone of disbelief. She admitted that the suddenness of Kirk's death was difficult to process. She confessed that she kept thinking about their last conversations, holding on to those moments as a source of comfort. Kelly's honesty showed her audience that grief, no matter who you are, is raw and unavoidable. Her tribute also contained gratitude. She thanked Kirk for being a friend who never failed to show up. She said his encouragement gave her strength during times when she felt weighed down by challenges. Kelly expressed that she will honor his memory by carrying his lessons forward and by standing up for the principles he believed in. The response to her statement was immediate. Supporters flooded social media with their condolences. Many praised Kelly for speaking openly about her pain. Others shared their own stories of how Kirk had influenced their lives. Her words created a collective moment of mourning, uniting people who felt the weight of the same loss. Kelly used her platform to remind others of life's fragility. She urged people to cherish their loved ones. She told her audience not to wait to express appreciation, not to hold back words of love or encouragement. In her view, Kirk's passing was both a personal tragedy and a universal reminder. Behind the headlines, Kelly made clear that her friendship with Kirk was rooted in trust and loyalty. She recalled how he believed in her, often encouraging her to keep going when criticism was heavy. She described him as someone who pushed others to stay strong, even when he himself was under pressure. As she reflected on his legacy, Kelly spoke of continuing his spirit of conviction. She said his courage and determination would not be forgotten. She promised that his voice, though silenced by death, would remain alive through the causes and values he fought for. Her message, though emotional, was not dramatic. It was sincere, steady, and deeply human. It showed the world a different side of Charlie Kirk, not only a political commentator, not only a public speaker, but a friend who invested in people, who supported those he cared about, and who left a permanent imprint on their lives. For Kelly, the grief is heavy. She admitted that moving forward without him will be difficult, but she also made clear that her pain is mixed with gratitude. Gratitude for the time they shared. Gratitude for the memories she now holds. Gratitude for a friendship that shaped her life in ways few people could understand. The public reaction has mirrored her emotions. Shock, sadness, reflection. Kirk's supporters, colleagues, and followers continue to express disbelief. They, too, are searching for ways to honor his legacy. Kelly's words gave them guidance. She reminded them that the best way to remember him is to live with the same loyalty, courage, and determination that he displayed. Her emotional tribute has now become one of the most shared reactions to Kirk's death. It was not written for headlines. It was spoken from the heart. It carried no polish, no performance, just love, respect, and grief. Kelly's message makes one thing clear. Charlie Kirk's death may have ended his presence but not his influence. He remains alive in the words, the actions, and the memories of those who knew him best. And for Megyn Kelly, that influence is deeply personal. She closed her message by saying she will carry him with her always. The loss of Charlie Kirk is still fresh. The mourning continues. But through voices like Megyn Kelly's, his life is remembered not only for what he said publicly, but for who he was privately. A friend, a supporter, a man whose absence has left an undeniable void.